And thank you, Nedved. And hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. More Timberborn. That depleted so much of our iron. But now that we have a bunch of extra workers, we get this going on. Which I've been low-key hoping for. Like that, thank you. There's not a lot of squiggle room in there, is there? Actually, we should be able to do this with the workers we've already got. Boof. And the boof, and the boof. Okay, that takes care of that. Once it gets chopped and removed, we'll go in there and get some metalworking done. Is there anything I needed more workers for? Not really. Not right now. You're an unconnected building. How about that? Yep, thank you. Yep, it's logs and planks. That's the name of the game. Logs and planks. That's all we got going on right now. Up out a little bit, why not? Oh, you know what? Yeah, dang it. It's not even a helping out thing. It's I didn't mark these to be cut thing. Frickin' heck, man. Every time. Every time. But for those of you joining us on YouTube or what have you, or maybe just joining us on Twitch, welcome. My name's JohnMegacycle. I'm a variety streamer. I like to play a lot of different games. I've been playing games for, I guess, for YouTube and for, like, whatever, for a long time now. I think 13 years? 12, 13 years, something like that. A lot of fun with it. Always do appreciate meeting new folks, gaming new games and that. I usually find a game and play it for, I don't know, a month. And then it's something either revisit on the regular or we move on. I just started playing Timberborn about 3 weeks ago. And yeah, really enjoying the crap out of it. There's a lot here. Honestly, when I picked this one up, I was like, this one could be a little simplistic because I've played a lot of similar games before. I really have. I pick an automation game, I've at least heard of it or tried it, something like that. But when I started playing this, I'm like, man, there's a lot of real depth to this. There's a lot of real cool depth to this whole thing. And every map is a little different. The two factions that are provided add enough of a different feel that they make sense to exist. It's not like, well, you have 30 billion, like, how about Borderlands? Like, there's 30 billion guns, 30 billion weapons, and it's like, yeah, but who's ever going to go through all those, like, who cares? So with this, it's going to be, ooh, we're going to get a dropper down here. Yeah, we're going to get a dropper down here. This has been a really delightful game. I'm really glad found it. Really glad found it, yep. Really glad gave this one a look. There we go. Good language, John. Well, thanks. I didn't really try that hard. Something like that. Thank you. Not the best solution, but it's a solution I got right now. Oh, let's set that to max. Cool. Yeah, so we're playing, this map is from Kender Frog. It is called Jinkies. And it's a very small map. There are explosions, there's weirdness, there's all kinds of stuff that happens. But I believe we've gotten through the most dangerous part of the map. Right now, it's been a lot of upgrades, some stabilization efforts, and all that, really. The last thing we finished in the last session was getting this. We've redone this whole water storage thing several times. We're holding about twice as much more as we had at the beginning of this stream, anyway. And that's been great. Wanting to add housing, get all the housing pulled out from here, the bakeries pulled out. All this loose crap needs to be in one spot. That's the idea. And we could probably start removing a bunch of the actual housing. Once this, yeah, we've got some, let's do that. The bread, the berries are going to be there. Wheat flour is going to be here. Try to get all the food, entertainment, water, and everything into one corner. So that way when someone comes home from work, very quickly, go get food, go get washed, go out for a night on the town, whatever, what have you. That's the idea behind all that. This is just going to take a long time and a lot of materials, which I am ready for. Okay, we're out of planks, legit. But this is set to critical? Okay. Did you guys get all? No, because you can't build across any. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing that can be done down there. Ooh, also last session we got the batteries. Yep. This... Oh, the farm I placed screwed that up a little bit. That's fine. These two batteries right here in the middle provide what now? 58,000 horsepower per hour? Or horsepower hour, I guess is how that would be said actually. Yeah, it's going real well. Going real well. Okay, the bread got pulled. Bread is there. I'm not going to blow up all these monuments and stuff until we have them built in the new area. Actually, yeah, our well-being has taken a real dip because of that anyway. Yep, just one more thing, and that all gets done. Yeah, so we're going to be a little angry in the transition, but that's alright. The answer to that problem would have been, just wait. Just wait and build up enough stuff. It's weird I have this set to critical, but no one's treating this as critical. It's fine. I set this as critical? Oh, I did. Oh, get out of here with that. Yeah. Oh, because I wanted the foundation to be built first before anything else. Yep, that's why. Okay, yep, my bad. Alright, now we should see some scamper down there. So ultimately, this has been a really chill session. It's a small map, resources are tight, it's difficult for me to spin up a new forest, it's difficult for me to spin up new farmland, which is totally fine, but that really means it's going to be a much slower pace in how we deploy out new stuff, right? We have a certain income, we have to stay within those rules and make sure that we can continue with what we need, as we can also continue on building what we want. So we have 3,500 water right now, which is way more than enough. We are drought resistant for 42 days. That's crazy good. Yeah. So we've got stability. We've got the stuff we need. Things are looking real good. But like I said, this is really going to play into a much slower pace of a game, which I don't have any problems with. 787 pine resin. Awesome. Pretty soon I'm going to shut that down and move over and do more stuff. You got a lot of dirt. You create a whole new level between two existing. Add a water pump. And you got a new garden. I can. Yeah. That's totally fair. The only problem is getting to that. I'd still need some wood to maneuver around with ladders and stuff. But yeah, sure could. Sure could. Oh, did I not set you guys? Oh, I guess I didn't. Bread. And bread. Easy stuff. This is also the first time I've ever really experimented with these overhangs. And they are expensive for a reason. They are really fun though. I will grant that. They are fun. But they are expensive for a reason. We also have tons of dynamite and extract. We could start blowing out a new level out of the earth on top of that. Let's see here. Not as much as that. Oh, I did get tunnel. Excellent. Also lumber. Oh, good. I'm happy to see this just get built. So I guess just a heads up and or a warning that for anyone who expects more action-y stuff, I do appreciate a much slower pace. Especially with a map like this. So yeah. Cool. There's that. That can continue. Yeah, we have so much water. I play at 1x speed, more time to draw and read. That makes sense. Oh. Makes perfect sense. Games like this, I always play on a much higher speed. Captain of Industry is another good example of one that I play at a much, much higher speed. When I used to play Captain of Industry. Very fun game. Very fun game. Won't be touching it for a while, but still a very fun game. Now that we've added that water, please have at. Have it as background noise sometime. This game, yeah. I mean, it's amazing how well this game is paced. That it can be as actiony as you kind of want it to be. Or it can be just, okay, finished a couple of job interviews, finished a couple of resumes. Oh, crap, right, I was playing a game. Click, 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 click. All right, you guys got this, right? Perfect. You guys got it. And for what it's worth also, Productions is back on. The idea for today is after like an hour or two more of us streaming here, we're going to go give him a raid. And yeah, that'll still give us a really nice session. I'd be really happy with that. As stated before, Productions is a, I would say, very skilled create player. It's a Minecraft mod pack. It's a little too much for me. It's a little too much for my taste. But it is a lot of fun to see someone else play it. For real, for real. All that gets paused. Awesome. We still have our 5 original. I think I'm going to unpause one of these. It'd be good if it was connected. Hold on. Nope. There you go. Okay. And all of these are paused? Yep. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're right back to where we were. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have a big population boom. I just had one extra off. Or one extra on. No, one extra off. That's why it seemed like it was like, oh crap, we got 19 babies. Yep, but that evened out real quick. A bunch died from old age, a bunch grew up. In a couple of cycles, once we get a little more built out, we'll turn another on. And that should even that out pretty nicely. Oh. Works for me. Another save? Yeah, it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. It's been 20 minutes. It feels like it's been a while. Alright. What I think I'm going to do for this stage is this. Oop. Right now we're just waiting on a bunch of materials. I don't mind doing something like this. Motor through it just a little bit. What I'd like to do down below is I'd like to stagger a tree farm. That's something I really want to do. We do know how to do it now with the overhangs. So for the rest of this session, I'd also like to tap the iron mine, which we don't really have access to quite yet. We did the research for it. Do I have the 200 planks? Holy crap, I do. Awesome. Okay, it's gears and it's logs. So once this all gets wrapped up, and we're really happy about it, move the monuments, get everyone nice and happy, start demolishing all this. And speaking of which, pause, because we're making bread right here. This is wheat flour, prioritize, thank you. This can be removed. Wheat can stay there. Maybe another big gear storage. I'm not sure what I want to do about that. But yeah, there's the wheat flour. That should be logs all the time. Perfect. How's the bread? Bread's looking good. Hot jams. Okay. Let's turn this back to low speed. Poof and poof. This is bread. 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 I think I have another bread in here somewhere. This is bread. Okay. Wheat flour. How much bread you got? Oh, God, you're full. Okay. Well, I'm not throwing away bread, so we're just going to pause some stuff for a while. Oh, my God, so much bread. Okay. Now, got some space. Either medical beds should go here, or... Yeah, you know what? 1, 2, 4 medical beds. That's not bad. I also wouldn't mind the peace totems, or whatever they're called. Contemplation spots. And we've got a fair amount of room. We could just add more planks, add more... they're not called shelves, platforms. Get that done on the real easy. Alright, 1, 2, 3... And it was just a drought, so this should already be at 50. Yep, perfect. And the water will slosh down here. That can be paused. This goes to 0.9. Perfect. 0.9. Perfect. Alright. You boys chippity-chopped on all that? Fantastic. Okay. Give us some space. Another aquifer. What's it for? Water, silly. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We have a stupid amount of bread. I'm really looking forward to the berries. I do not like to throw away food. Do I need the berries? I don't, but I really don't like to throw away food, even if it's crap food. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That should be... We have more than enough storage for that. Awesome. Yep, then we just start talking about the wonder. Wonders. Yep, we can build the farmer monument real easy. Let's put that guy right here. This guy goes here. How about... Actually... There is better. Then we can put the news thing or whatever right there, and that'd be perfect. Now, how do you get those items? Like that. Hee. Same trick as before, just shove it right off. Thank goodness stuff doesn't have like a durability or anything. Boof, 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 boof. Boof, 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 boof. How's that? Too many boofs. Oh no, too many boofs. This is in the way. I don't know if you can even get down there. Hold on. No, you can't. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. The bread's gotta go. What's in here? Wheat flour. Please take this out. That can go back to normal. Awesome. Oh, it feels so good having everything in a place. And not a smattering of resources everywhere. Ah, feels good. Feels real good. Okay. We'll just do it like this. Please build that. Then you can get all these sweet gubbins out of the way. There we are. Oh no, a bad tide. So, how many days does it take to fill? Okay, so I'm happy with that third pump. I really don't think I need a fourth. I think I'm really happy with where we're at with that. Now, in terms of bad water, if we need any of that, we could go down below and just tap this. Not even with the rig, but just tapping it at all. Add a connection right there. That's half done already? Jeez. Please get that. It's right there. Perfect. Builders are still online? Yay. Awesome. Okay, look at that being all nice and clean. Nice. Oh, that feels good. Okay, still have bread. Still have bread. Done with that. Done with that. With this. Done with that. That's still a lot of bread. I don't want bread here. Get out. Get out with the breads. I might slap this guy right here. I think that might make a lot of sense. Yeah, we'll see. Did I not ladder up? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I built delicious accommodations for you all, then didn't give you a way to get up there. Haha, shucks. Who a dummy? I a dummy. How about that? How about that? Okay. Okay, 54 is about the pops I want. Perfect. Might need to add a little more farming. Not sure right now, because we've done a lot of shifting, right? All these inventories have been jostled quite a bit. So it's hard to say for real and for sure if any of this is necessary anymore. We didn't add a ton of pops. I added one more house. Oh, don't do that. That you can do. And that you can do. Cool. There's a lot of planks. There's so many planks sitting in these rafters that I really want. That can go away? Oh, hold on. Now that can go away. So many things everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good. That's good. So now, dumb question of the minute. It would have to be right about there. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm really glad I gave it a look. It would be absolutely one of my firm recommends for games of the similar genre. That's hard to say. It's definitely a good conversation piece for, like, do you like Factorio? Give this one a try. Is this one Factorio? No. But it does have its own challenges and everything that make it unique. I've also said before that this is a game I would recommend for, like, new folks to the genre that don't really play factory or automation or city building or survival. Like, if those aren't words, someone would, oh, I play Call of Duty. Okay. Well, I would still recommend this game on easy. For sure. Yeah. I think there's a lot that can be taught, a lot that can be learned. And it's fun for veterans. So I think this is a real tight win for me. Yeah. Would recommend it. And a bad tide. Go up. Go up. You go down. There you go. I think a little bit bad tide sloshed down there. A little bit might have sloshed down there. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, the game's complex enough that I don't feel like I'm bored. But it's not too unforgiving that it's like, man, I am losing constantly. This is not fun. Yeah, it's not that either. Boop, boop, boop. And skerboop. like it because it's peaceful. It is the first game in ages like to role play a little. Yeah, that's very fair. Yep. Good for as complex or non-complex as you might like it to be. I think I do want to move this up here. Move our seat of government, or whatever the heck this would be called. It's a district center. The Beavertocracy? That sounds terrible. I guess that's what it is. Okay, so now... What? Districts must be separated by district... Oh, we're gonna save the game real quick, because I've never moved my settlement before. Okay. And now you're all disconnected, and it sucks. And it was called... District Center, the Center District? Or Center District, the District Center. Okay, I think that was everything. The numbers all freak out because we just forced everyone to go to a different district, so you can see all the housing is losing its banana pants. And we're good. Everything is relative based on what's connected. So, if you have something not connected by road, the storage just straight up doesn't exist. So, that's why the freaking out and all the housing, because they had to go through and count every single person that was not living in a place versus everyone who was living in a place, and then say, okay, fine. There you go. Everyone's covered? Great. Fantastic. Might build this out one more and put another storage, but I want to take a second here and just relax. We're going to do that, we're going to do that. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oof. Lot going on. Shred Guy, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Feel free to give a shout if you have any questions. If I can help with anything, let me know. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. Nice to... Oof, how did this happen? Oh, okay. I get it. Hi, I'm Ranger Park, the park ranger. Oh, now I get it. Is it that? Oh, no, it's this top one. Ah, well, that might have helped anyway. Oop, two... Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Huh. Hey, we made it to the rooftop terrace. Hot dang. Look at that. Alright, not the cleanest build ever, but it's not bad. We got this going on. We got this going on. That goes down there. Hot jams. Oh, man. Hot jams. Alright. The residential project is officially done. It's the complete style. That was an effort. Now, we move on to more monuments and stuff. So, this takes 400 planks. Easy stuff. Planks are running full boat. Easy stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. That was a lot of effort to get that done. But I'm so happy it did. We have a lot of materials now. Nice. Okay. What do you look like? I keep forgetting what you need. Actually, this doesn't look like it'll even fit. Oh, it does. Thank goodness. No. Is it too high? Oh, there's the overhang in the way. Oh, no! Oh, butts. Okay. We got some excavating we gotta do if we want to get that metal. That's fine. That's probably a next session kind of a problem. But for right now, things are coming up Saramara. So can you grab this? Thanks. I want that built. And what other things can we work on to help with our mood? I have a bunch of stuff we can build. I would like... Oh, wait. You know what's really funny? No one can use the thing. Gooder. I was so happy about that. I built it, it was ready, it was online, and then no one could use it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's start with that. You probably can't even build this, can you? We got bad water. I should not be pumping right now. This should get everyone easily to 15 without this guy. And then that guy will get us to, let's just say 18 on average. 17 is the number I want to get to. Yeah, if we can get to some of these higher numbers, that'd be great. Then, let's pile this stuff wherever, really. Cool, that got built. Then please take care of this. This was not a scarecrow, it was a weather vane. Boop. Cool. Okay, that's about as dense as that's gonna get. We'll wait till the brazier of bonding is built, and then double check what we got going on and go from there. We should probably figure out sluices instead of these floodgates, but the floodgates aren't even that big of a deal, so I don't really care. Yeah, it's not that much of a worry. Hey, you're halfway there. Nice. Can I set you to, like, low, and you can finish everything else first? Not that the other stuff's going to have a much larger impact, but still. Yep, that is everything removed. So now, we can talk a little bit more about industry itself. We either start talking about industry, or we start talking about moving the farms down here to a more permanent kind of a setup. Not sure what I want right now. Tons of dirt, so that's good. I'm still waiting on a bunch of planks, so I'm not going to be doing any more building right now. That's kind of the thing that's weird with how stable things have been going, is I'm not too sure what I should worry about. It's not necessarily a bad thing either. Let's see here, I can get 1, 2... I wouldn't mind another burst of bad water. We got 21 days to figure that out. Yeah, hit me up with some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy stuff. 500 explosives is going to last us for a very, very long time. Don't really need more bad water, but we got a resource here. I might as well use it. No, not that way. Thank you. It's like a Dece. Nope, it's like a Dece. That, yep. There we are. Easy. Now it's just to chill, wait a little bit, get it all done. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. This game is incredibly chill. Okay, that gets that going on. I would like to start talking about science again. Have not really been able to have that conversation. Well, I guess we've already done this before. I don't know what's stopping us from just continuing on this process. So what if we did 1, 2, 3? Let's try that. I'm curious to see how this will work. How about something like that? And then something like this. I'll need a 4th. Will I? Oh, you're gonna be actually kind of cute. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Can you connect with that? You can. Interesting. We're gonna have a private research stronghold. Can I put the research lab here? I don't think there's enough space. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, that was a cute little idea. But still, nothing's stopping us from just doing that. I'm so out of planks. Yeah. Let's see. Demo this down a level. Move some move more stuff around. I don't know if moving more stuff around is going to give us any real benefit at this point. What are you lacking? You can place a zipline straight against the research center without a path between them. Yeah. The problem is these turbines. Yeah, the turbines are in the way. And I don't want to build out too far right now. But yes, you're absolutely right. Could just exit to exit. Okay, let's start figuring out how this is going to work. Because I don't know how this is going to work. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. How's the metal over here? Oh, almost done. Okay, cool. That can be paused, because I'm going to have to run the route the other way. That looks like that. Thank you. Sneaky breaky, cheeky beaky. There we are, okay. And if we could just get this removed, that'd be dope. Thanks. This removed. I did check. There are not any other... There are no more little hidden dangers, I don't think. Actually, we're going to spend the rest of our time doing this. There. We got room for 500 more metal, at least. Just get that scrapped out and done. Speaking of metal... Hi. Boop. Okay. We do have a water source here, which I don't think I'm going to be using. I mean, that'd be perfect for that underground farming bit, and 2 sluices would shut that whole thing on or off whenever we need it. I wish there was more ambient light options. The only thing we really have is the lantern, and that doesn't do much. Okay, so I said it was 15 before that guy was built. We do have 2 more other things we've added in terms of decorations. We've added not more hospitals. I should probably add more medical beds. But this should be done. Let's see, I wanted 17. 17 gave us the extra life. The extra longevity. Go to alert, grab some food and face, and then friend wants to play. You have a delightful rest of your day as well, Nedved. Thank you very much for hanging out. Yeah. Thanks, friend. And if this guy's getting built on low priority, if you get Beaver Rich, you can bury a monument or a district and close it off, leaving only the fires. Bury a monument or a district and close it off. Oh, to kind of cull the herd? Sure. Yep, I follow you. Come on. About to be it. Our objective for this map, if I didn't mention it before, 21, easy. Our objective with this one is going to be to build the monument and deploy whatever the final rocket is. That is going to be our victory. Some maps I kind of feel like cover the hole with dirt. Put a district center with... Okay. Dig a hole. Put a district center with a path to it. Cover the hole with dirt. Ta-da! Little campfire. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh. Interesting. Okay. For the novelty of it. Okay. 22. Awesome. And I wanted what? 20? Perfect. That's excellent. Okay. Again, we're not going to be ramping up our population at all, but I like to have the infrastructure ready to play. What is next? I want more planks. That's what's next. Metal. What else was I thinking? I was thinking about something else. No idea. We got tons of bad water now, so that's great. That turns on. That turns on. This turns on. Everything turns on. Yeah, when I was learning hard mode and trying to figure out how to get that to work, one of the things that I was doing as a very ditch effort was, I think I did it twice the whole time I've ever played. But the two things that happened was I would build a district center somewhere else, move 60% of the population over, seal it off. What that does is it makes sure that folks aren't eating anymore. So it's a little bit of a rough conversation, but it's like you got to do what you got to do. And in hard mode, I wasn't really familiar with the tides and how all the things worked and all that stuff. So yeah, we never did that in normal mode. But yeah, in hard mode, just still getting our feet wet, that sort of a thing. So that's kind of what I thought you meant by build a district center and then remove it. But I follow what you mean now. Okay. Our food is tanking. Finally. Finally dipping into them berries. It took me a year before I was used to the hamster wheels because not that mean to them. So no culling the herd with me. No, it's cool. Like I said, it's not like my focus to do that. But I would rather a portion not make it than everyone not make it. That was the only real decision there. Yeah, but I totally get it. Yeah. I don't derive any joy of unnecessary suffering, for sure. Okay, for wheat flour... Okay, we're super good on wheat flour. Always be full. This can just stockpile anyway. This can still be wheat. Yeah. Just close the houses. It's different than that. When you move them to a different district, they stop eating immediately. So it's not exactly the same. If you move them to a different district and cut the line, they're not eating your food because the food storage is not in that district. So it's an immediate effect. But you are correct. It would be better if you could keep them as part of the community. But like I said, like if you're about to lose the game, and you need, like, I need 2 more days of food, and we don't have 2 more days of food. That's how you can cut the line immediately. Well, whenever I do that, they die a lot faster. Like, we're already at a point where, like I said, the whole world is we're gonna lose the game, or we take some brash decisions. And yeah, like I said, it's not how I like to play. I don't actively like to play that way. It's just that's kind of what happens. I've only had to do that twice. I'm actually pretty happy that I only had to do that twice. Okay. Yep. We're gonna stockpile a little more planks for another day or two. How's our water? We're good for 33 days. Awesome. We definitely can handle one drought without an issue, and the 3 pumps are enough to get us back to full. Right. I think I want to start working down here. Now, this I'd like to move, and this I'd like to all move. You can't put demolitions on top of a mine to lower it, can you? Absolutely not. Okay, cool. We got time? Oh yeah, we got time. Okay. More trees. I'm going to remove this path once this is done. But I'll make sure there's a dedicated path all the way up and around. And if you could remove these trees first and build this path, perfect. We'll mess around with this power line a little bit more, but I'm just really glad we got all that dirt done, and that's all that. Might haul all the dirt upstairs. I just don't have a good spot for it quite yet. Oh, like it was never there. Whoop, glad I waited. Okay, good. Great, thanks. Not a sluice. Let's just put a dam back up. No. No, I want floodgates. Dams have a height of about like 0.65 or something. So you see that height, that gap right there? That's the same as this dam, I think. That is what? 0.65, yeah. If we want to maximize how much water we're actually storing, we'll want this at like 0.85 or something, or maybe 0.9. That'll keep it a little more full, and then that'll also allow these sluices to pull a little more water. If it's 0.65, that means we're losing everything from 0.65 to 1. That's not like the end of the world badness, but it's not great. Scavenger flag, nothing to... Oh. How about now? There you go, no worries, friends. So what I want to do is I want to raise that a little bit. You might look at this and be like, well, it's just 0.65, who cares? But if this is never going higher than 0.65, that means this isn't either. Ooh, hello. Hello, friend. Hello, guys. Get me some of that. Awesome. You can also place more sluices and increasing or decreasing level to prevent spills. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Okay, we have lumber for days now. Which sounds impressive, but it isn't. Oh, the science. I want to get on with the science. We got enough people for the science. Got a lot of stuff in for the science. Let's see here. I want to build these observatories, crank through the rest of the science, then call it a day. Oh, this will be cute. Look at this little thing we got designed over here, over there, over here. Oh, how am I going to get power in between the two? Okay. Even dumber thing I just thought of. Hold on. There's that. You happy? Great. So am I. How about this? Sure. Why not, right? Cool. This will be the first time I've ever had 2 labs running at the same time. That's neat. Unfortunately, I can't run them both at the same time. But we do have a bunch of beavers doing metal down here. We are on that metal. 409? Cool. 2 of you can pause. Thank you. Okay. I kind of wish when a building was paused, it just have like a slightly red sheen to it. Because with all this layering, it's like, what's paused? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? Like, it's a little hard to tell. There's buildings down there because it rises to the top. Not really like a critical... That's not like a criticism too much, but it's just a bit of a... More of an observation that it's a little difficult for that to work that way. You just take a quick snapshot at it, it's like, well... Okay, but what's actually paused? Something in the stack. Cool, there's one lab. This actually looks really cool. I like that look. I know it wasn't like a look we were aiming for, but I like it. What are we doing for research? Well, two things. One, we need to work on the final monument. That's 20,000. There are a couple things I wouldn't mind as nice to haves up in this business. I don't think I've ever used a suspension bridge. I get what they're for, but I just haven't used them. Same thing with the platforms. I haven't touched these metal platforms. I get what they're for, but I just haven't used them. Maybe that's what we do instead. It's a 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right here. Just for sake of argument. It'd be a 7x7 would fit what I want. That'd be a kind of interesting way to build that out. Now I have to do the math. So 5 of these, which is 5x5, is 50 metal. This is 90 metal. Yikes. But no wood. So it's 5 times. So 150 logs, 150 planks, at the cost of 40 more metal. Huh. Interesting. We got an ad break happening, folks. Good time. Get up, move around, stretch, that whole thing. I'm gonna get on my chair again. Oy. Everything doesn't work the way it used to, I'll tell you that for nothing. You did it right, Sydney. Oh, man. The cat looks at you and yawns. You might be down for the count. It might be time for a nap. They're excellent crane-like tools, too. Create a staircase, extend 8 bridges outwards. You got a wood-based structure. Beavers can use to build all below. Oh, that's interesting. I never would have thought of using it that way. But yeah, they can build infinitely down or whatever. Yeah. That just makes good, clean sense right there. Who's up for some science? Yeah, get there with the science. The reliance on the science. Okay. Well, while those are working, we're almost done with this. I got a few more folks. Cool. This looks good. Still in a bad tide, which is fine. Alright. What is next? I don't need any more of this. Yeah? 300 extract? I think that's good. It's kind of like arranging Tetris pieces at this point, isn't it? I love the look of this. Call me silly or whatever, but I just really like the look of all this. So that's wheat flour. How's this all kicking off? Productivity 97%. Excellent. Okay, we've normalized at about 22. I was waiting for our happiness to kind of... 25 is the next thing we want to aim for. 22. The movement speed's nice. How do we get to 25? Different food. Wet fur. That's something we could do fairly easily, I think. I just stuck to bread for a while. Oh, campfires, contemplation spots, dance hall, agora. We could talk about some of that stuff. What else? Was that about it? Detailer, Lido, Carousel, Mud Pit. Oh, Mud Pit would be easy. Unless it has to be built on the ground. Requires haulers, fun, Mud Pit, requires dirt. You are not going to believe how much stuff we have. I'm actually a little low-key amazed that we don't have to build that way. So what do we do? Do I trim out 4 blocks, raise it up with dirt, build a bunch more platforms for all these funtivities I want? I think so. Hi, Zenny. You want to say hi? No? Okay. Alright, I feel antisocial sometimes too. Dinner's not for like another 4 hours. I wonder if he's feeling a little sickly. We have your vet appointment in about another month, my man. Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty alright with. And then the Agora is real easy. Yeah, we're gonna motor through this tech. It's a little on the big side. Oh, craps. Carousel requires power, so no thanks. Just like scratching that thing, don't ya? Yeah, if we can get some big ticket items here, real easy. This is for tapping. We have a lot of stuff. Yep. That can go away. We're actually going to get a lot of this done. There's no reason to go up anymore? Nope. Cool. 2, 3, 4. Nope, one more. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now that looks cool. So now the whole thing about all this was just to get some feel good going on. Now, the campfire has to be built on the ground? Lame. I mean, I get it. There's fire. But if we can get a bunch of contemplation spots and stuff built... So if I put this here... actually, just go. You can't build it until it's all got floor anyway. I'm thinking... There's not a lot I can put here. Or on the ground as you place on top of everything else. Oh yeah, down here. Yeah. Speaking of which... We're gonna do this. Okay, thanks. Yeah, just place a layer of dirt. Yeah, that makes sense. Decorations. Do we have all the decorations? I really don't care for the roof decoration. I don't know why I don't like it as like an idea. For whatever reason, it just drives me a little nuts. Just don't... It's just a roof. It's just a box. Contemplation spot, yep. You put dirt on overhangs, you can build a campfire. If you place 2 layers of dirt, you can place underground piles. Oh, that's how it works? You need two of it? Okay. There's that. No, that's the herbalist. Detailer. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that works out real sharp. Hot jams, yo. Cool. Now that is some fun density right there if I've ever seen any. And we actually have enough logs to do this in a proper order for once. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm really glad I'm not living here. The claustrophobia, the fear of heights, the everything would just drive me insane. I think it would just fall to my death, and that would just be that. Oh, that's looking really good, though. I mean, it's looking good per square inch or whatever. The thing that I also don't like is you can just place this wherever. You put a roof. You put a roof on top of the houses, or on top of whatever. Yeah. All right, how we doing? Bread's good. Wheat flour's good. Berries took a huge hit. Perfect. was not really my intent to keep that stuff along anyway. We're aiming for what again? 25? 25 is what I want. 25 would give us... Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Oh, did you finish all that metal? Hot jams. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to make sure that all the stuff is out of the inventory before I delete it. Cool. Alright. Another little annoying project complete. This is, yep, the 0.85 I wanted. $100 logs, 50 treated planks, and some metal blocks. This can come back online. We're good on gears for now. Yeah, 2 of these labs, we're just gonna moita through everything. I once in a while design another perfect stack of things. Zip lines are really cool if you lead them proportionally. 15, 30, 45 angles. Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. Oh, we got some more welfare somehow. That's neat. That goes to 0.7. Pull up. 0.9. A little bit of sloshing. A lot of sloshing? There we go. Okay. That was weird. Okay, 23. Good. Hopefully that'll get us to 25. I don't know how I feel about that overhang. Maybe good, maybe not great. Not sure. It doesn't super matter. Yeah, bread is stacked. This doesn't have to do anything anymore, thanks. Power is good. Power is great. Yep, no problem there. Alright, let's get to this. I'm not going to bother with building lumberjacks or anything. Just come here and knock it out. Knock it out, flatten this up a little bit. Easy stuff. Really just want to see this. Oh, it's getting built. Ooh. It's freaking getting built. We could trim this up a little bit to give us more room for the agora. How big is the agora? It is... I think it's another 5x5. It's 2 more. It'd be 2 more for us to plant it and have the same effect as that. Oh no, a D route. Says it'll take 12 days to fill. I don't think that's true. Ah, one was paused. Whoops. Now I do believe that was true. Once this gets built, I am going to extend this out by 2 more. And we'll go from there. There it is. Oh, for goodness sakes. Gets me every single time. Okay, aiming for 25. Dance hall. Looks like it could give us 3. I didn't see how much. But, oh, there's 25. Now I want 25 as an average. So we're really going to aim... Building is flooded. Really want to aim for like 27. And then if it dips a little bit, cool. Dips down to 25, right? That's what we're aiming for. Here... That project's complete. They can use the zip line to get around, so I'm not worried about any of this. But I need all of this removed. Oh, not quite. Okay, not the best setup ever, but that gives me my room for the Agora. Ooh, no it doesn't. It's still one square off. Dang it! Alright, the bloom, thank you very much. Oh, it's so flattering. Thank you, friend. I hope you have a delightful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated, right? Pretty simple rules to live by, I think. Yeah, have yourself a delightful rest of your day. Have a good rest of the day. This also gets laboofed. This, oh, nope, I didn't have the thing open. You look like that, and that gets gaboofed. That looks like that. Nope, 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 stop. Hydrate in bed in an hour or two. Good. That works. That totes works. Well, being Diagora. A-G-O-R-A-O-R. Ah, it's on the ground only, damn it! Snoopy, thank you. Where? Ah. When I looked at the character sheet for this faction, it said they was well grounded, but I didn't believe them. Gah. Read the tin before you eat the tin. John. Alright, whatever. I wanted 25, we got 28. Real happy about that. I'm gonna hydrate now. Ah, it's perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, 28 is good. Building unstaffed, not as great. We're a little low on lumber again. Yeah, because I'm pushing for planks as hard as I can. I want science to run pretty non-stop. What's something I can remove or change? We're still guzzling water like crazy. That's paused. Metal? No, we're still working on metal pretty hard. I still want explosives. You can pause the Builders Guild for a while. Good day, Central. Welcome back. Going pretty well. We're at a happiness of 28. Since you were gone, the entire residential district has been moved over. It is now ultra compact. Ultra compact. What else? Research got moved over there. Down below. You can kind of see what's going on here. Not much has changed down here. I can stop one of the big pumps. I could probably stop them both. It's about to be a drought right now anyway. Ooh, 29. That's dope. And there we go. Stop all three. Okay. So what else can we get up here that's going to be noise? Mud pit has to be on the ground. Oh, it doesn't have to be on the ground. That's interesting. Well, the space won't be wasted. I'll do 2 mud pits right here. That's easy. Yeah, it only has 8 visitors. We got the detailers. Oh, let's set the detailers. I didn't set them yet. Oh, I guess they all come preset. But here, for those just joining us, you can see what the logo looks like on their butts. It is a 1E logo. It's so stupid. When I first set that, I was howling like a madman. I thought it was just the funniest damn thing. For whatever reason, I thought it was just an absolute hoot. Okay. You don't have wheat? I mean, I could pause it for a second. Yeah. Because it just needs wheat to be built, right? Mud pit. Yeah, it just needs wheat to be built. Perfect. Yeah, it's easy. Let's pause the mill for half a second. Hi. Take a nap. Looks like it just needs dirt to be maintained. We have a lot of dirt. I need to build the dirt thing again. But, yeah. Again, I don't mind building stuff and then pausing it. Like, that's totally cool. So if I can't maintain it, we pause it. Alright, no big deal. But I already got 14 wheat. Or I'm taking back some of this, tree land? Forest. That's what it's called when you have a land with trees on it. I'm taking back some of the forest to get a little more wheat production in general. I'd like to have a bit of a reserve, and we don't have a wheat reserve. Which means it's all being turned into wheat flour. Fine. But I don't really have a big reserve of that either, so... That's the idea about all that. You can unpause. And since we're not doing pine tar anymore, that goes away. It's coming up. It's coming up Saramara. It's so cute when they dance. Uh, 30. What does 30 get us? What was this? Oh, that's what 30 got us. Okay, nice. 22, 32... 27. Okay, nice. You're talking a lot about weed and have trouble remembering words. Oh, this is an age, alcoholism, their mental disorder problem. This is a lot less about weed. I haven't smoked weed in college? And I wasn't even that avid of a smoker? No, this is... There's a lot of other problems, but we're here to play video games, right? Keep the conversation light, keep it fresh. Yeah, I have spinal problems, I have sleeping problems, I've got... Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, but I don't like to make streams about, oh, I'm so, no, I don't know. We're here for gaming, we're here to have a good time. Yeah, keep it light. Keep it light, keep it fresh. Okay. What else do I want? I think that 30 is pretty dope for a while. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do about that. Move down some of the... Start layering some trees down there, maybe? Bear. So how does that look? Well... This goes all away, right? This probably has to stick around so we build the thing. But we need to do, what, double ups? So where is the this? Here you are. So, like, 1, 2... Reuse as a crash system, your back when assigned to your body, or don't say that, but no, it's... It just, like, I appreciate it when folks, like, bare their souls, and it's like, this is what's wrong with me today. But, like, I think all too often... I don't want to be a pity case when it comes to stuff. Not that I'm saying like other folks are being a pity case, but it's just like I'd rather just, you know, not super... Okay, so this is our natural overhang, it looks like. If we don't have... Let me just scroll down a little bit. Come on, a little more. Okay. So I don't know why this doesn't connect. But this did. That gets nerfed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I getcha. This is my first time using dirt to really landscape. I was just going to use the metal platforms, because they were set it and forget it kind of a thing. And using the 5x5 raised things is way too metal expensive. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Hold on. Gadurr. I figured it out. The trees. It's blocking me for the trees. So if I do this and then there we go. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that as a rule. I'm pretty happy with that as a rule. So it is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Splat. So here's the first splat, so to speak. And then we remove this. Put this here, right? Something like that. I use Minecraft shape designers to aid in creating overhangs. The only reach out there. And round shapes are a puzzle. I get that. Yeah, I can understand that entirely. I think I'm okay with this. I'm trying to think if there's anything about this I want to change. No, I don't think so. So we're gonna cut this here. What we'll do is we'll put platforms underneath so this can act as the water conduit. I think that's what I want. I think that'll work for me. So this all gets the chop. I can add to the pillar much. Sorry, what do you mean by that? I might have spaced out for a second there. You cannot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to put pillars here. Or platforms. Platforms here so water can pass around. Fill this with dirt. Raise it up. Yeah, but this is okay, right? 3x3? 6x6? This is perfect. Yeah. Yeah, if this is all this allows, this is great. Do I have my Builders Union? I think I enabled the Builders Union. Yeah, no, this will work out great. I like how this looks. We're in the middle of a drought right now. That sucks. I'll fill this in. There we go. I'll fill this in as we get going. Now, the only real question I have is I should probably put a separation piece here, or a connection piece in between the two areas. I also don't know where the heck the tree farmers and the stuff is going to be. Because this'll... Yeah, once we clear this out, this'll give me an idea of where I can put this. 32, awesome. 32 is perfect. Was hoping for 30, got 32. Frickin' rockin' awesome. Rockin' Robin, rockin' awesome. Oh, Rockin' Rob, really gonna rock tonight. Ba 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 ba. There's that, so the water can pass underneath. Okay, now, how far can you go? You can still get everything. That's awesome. This should be at 40% now? Yeah. But the one before it is 30, and I'm still really happy with 30%. But yeah, this is dope. The straight dope. This is going to get removed and put here. I'm pretty happy with this being the chunk. And then, yeah, we just layer it up like a Bausch. Now, how do we get up there? Yeah, that's the $15 question, isn't it? In the words of Gurr, I don't know. Let's do 5. How big is this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. Nope, I wasn't done. That goes away. That should be 6 on 6 for 13. That cuts it right down the middle beautifully. Yup. Awesome. There's that. There's that. That is the straight dope. Now, we'll probably put one of these ding-dangers up here or whatever. Like, all this is going to get redone. This is why I wanted to harvest all that dirt, so this would be a conversation of, I just want to do a lot of building right now. And then you ain't got to deal with it, because you're just going to do a lot of building right now. That's annoying, but I'm not going to move that right now either. Okay, and one more like this. I think that'll do. It's a dang fine start. Oh man, this is our first like actual tree farm. Oh, this is so good. For a farm, top 7 white is good, as the beehive services that with. For farm, yeah. For trees, it's all free for all, yeah. Fastest trees near the woodcutter is my general guideline. Yeah, that's fair. What I just want to make sure is no matter where I put the cutter, can the cutter get everything? I don't mind if it's a little slow, but as long as the cutter can cut, then we're cutting all right. U3 can go away. Bip, bip, bip. This is how far? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's what I want. And this can get bipped for now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? No, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the path. That's the new path. Okay, perfect. This is going to be really hard to read, but I think we'll be alright. Okay, I want to get the majority of it laid out, and then we'll do all the redecorating later. That. Okay, do you get everything? You don't. That's fine. A second planter I don't mind. That's fine. I tend to give each cutter their own forester hut too, so they complement each other. That's fair. That is totally fair. This is going to be great. Yeah, because you can come back, right? I don't need a second hanging for this. I don't. Hot dang. Okay. There's the 3. 3. I do about 2 woodcutters per forester, but yeah. That's a fun thing about gaming. Game however you like to game. Remove that. There we go. Their exits end on the same piece of road. They can reach both the same spaces. Yeah, that makes sense. 3 cutters per harvester. Yeah, it also depends on the kind of tree, right? Because the woodcutter is responsible for not only felling the tree, but bringing the tree remains to the hut, right? So if you're doing birch, you need less cutters. Because you cut down the tree, you pull it once to the shed, you're done. But oak takes several trips. So it also depends on what kind of tree you're talking. I didn't touch this aquifer at all. I don't think I even will. Yeah, I legit don't think I'm going to mess with it. It's not a bad thing. It's just not part of the game plan. Okay, how are we doing up here? How's everybody? Everyone doing alright? Nothing's on fire? We have a lot of planks and no lumber, so that can get shut off. Thank you. I would like gear production on. Awesome. The cutter's busy. 1 turn for birch, 2 for pine, 3 for oak. The hauling, yeah. I agree the hauling takes time, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's what I was saying. 1 for 1 might actually make sense if you're doing oak. If the cutters take longer or what have you. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. Oh, the lumber has to be removed first. Okay, cool. Yeah, how am I going to get up there? On all the way down. And we're here. I guess what's going to be really stupid is just stairs, right? I don't want to do just stairs. It seems very uninspired, but I also kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. What am I waiting for here? Where did I want to seal this off? Was this this was the path? Yeah, so let's do this. You just get this out of the way. And... oh, actually, no. It was... never mind. It was... Rahar. Radair. Burp. So this gets cut. Okay. Cool. As I place it close to where places. Yep, that makes sense. This is going to have to be a little lower. Probably, because there's going to be a lot more flow. I will have to do some more rearranging, and that is fine. I think that's correct. If not, we do some rearranging, right? That gets boofed. That gets boofed. This gets boofed. And this gets boofed. There's the water underneath. This all gets... yep, we're out of water now, so that's fine. This gets all of this. Boop. And a boop. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-bibida, ba-dibida. Bibida, dibidome. Okay, I'll take that sluice. Please build this last. I don't want any ding-dong getting stuck in there. Math hard is, says Yoda. Agreed. Cool. And now, this looks a lot less stupid. Neat. Okay. Go away, go away. Thanks. Nope. Where are you going? Ah, you're getting the water out of it. Alright, fine, fair, whatever. Signed, sealed, delivered, fine, fair, whatever. Fine, fair, whatever, I'm yours. Alright. Okay. Get this built. Now, the only real problem with this is I've made it a little difficult to get around a little bit. Let's see here. Sure. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, this is where the overhang's gotta be. Yeah. So this gets a little more tricky. Tricky's not the right word. This just gets a little more annoying. For sake of argument, we've got resources. We got resources for days. There. This needs to get flipped, or it's never going to work. Hi. Whoop. That guy. This turns into overhang. 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, perfect. Okay. So, rip, rip, rip. Also, oh, it's too tall. No way. Really? Hold on. Oh, butterscotch ripple. No! No! It's too tall. Oh, wait. You know what? This might be a blessing in disguise. Hold up. Hold up. This might be good. Something else. I got an e-ink writing tablet recently. Man, do I love that thing scribbling away while you play in the background. Hey, that sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Okay, how do I do this? You're too far away from a district. That would be true information, son. Now you are not. Good chat. This is where we'll staircase up, maybe. That's what we'll do. We'll use this space and staircase up. That's the wrong tool. That's very much the wrong tool. Yeah, I guess. I guess this is what we're doing right now with our lives. I don't hate it. Not in love with it, but I don't hate it. Oh, it's got to get built first. Okay, so there's that, and then what? A woodcutter right there? Oh, I can't build it on top. Alright, I guess just start with that. There's a lot of moving parts here. Not that it's complicated, it's just that there's a lot going on. 5, 6, yeah, all this has to go. Personally, I like stuff to settle for a bit. What was under there? It should be platform. It's not. It is? Not. It needs to be platform to hold more water? Because that's what I did here. Now's the time to mess with this. Now's the absolute time to mess with this. Yeah, let's make it. Oops, wrong button. Let's make this all the same. Yeah. You can't. Right. Okay. Yikes. Huh. I'm amazed that that's not. Oh, because it's attaching itself to that, maybe? Okay. Well, now I don't know how to get rid of this. Okay, just get working, it's fine. There it is. Okay. Now this, under here is path. And then stone. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. Oh, man. Loud warnings the cat was trying to get into their enclosure. I didn't hear anything. Is the cat okay? And this is going to be demoed by 3. Oh, we got science now, bruv. Yeah, we do. I love cats. Oh, sorry. I love cats. Used to have one, but I have a bird care in my garden. And sometimes I hate cats. F the cat in this case. Understood. Understood completely. Cats are jerks. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Alright, this is almost the way I want this to be. I do want one there, though. Yeah, very hungry hippos. And they don't even have the common courtesy to make the Pac-Man noise of They just don't. They're ding-dongs and they don't even care. I have a single crow, which will be released next week. They eat birds too. Yeah, they do. The heck yeah, they do. Shucks deluxe, they do. Okay, that looks like this. That goes away. Thank you. Alright, now... Frickin' now, some of this is starting to come to fruition here. Now, you can't go any further because of the supports, right? That's the deal? If I can get you 2 more squares... This doesn't work this way, does it? Oh. It does? Oh, because this is the new overhang. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's going to build out the floor. Or a good chunk of it, anyway. You can get to everything. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how far we get with these guys. Just about. What about this one? Even less good, somehow. How is that less good than this guy? That guy almost gets everything. Weird. Okay, well, the spacing of the woodcutters is not really a chief concern right now. Ooh, it's happening! Yay! Oh, super good. Okay, now, the next question is how the F do I get water up here? You can remove some of the lowest dirt blocks. It doesn't have to be continuous. Move some of the lowest dirt blocks. Water dispenser. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'll figure that out when I get that far. But this is at least cool. This is the most compact we can get for the layers. It works. You can remove some of the lowest dirt blocks. Oh, that, yes. Yep. Yeah, cut some more holes down here. Yeah, absolutely. I cut a hole right here. It did not seem to help. But yeah, you are correct. More oak. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, drought has ended. We have how much water left? 29 days. Cool. More than enough. Those 3 turn on. Research is still happening. Wheat. There we are. Okay, back to this. Very happy. This is going to eat up all my dirt. Dash okay. So hopefully I didn't completely chowder house this whole thing. At 0.95. 0.95. This should be kind of as high as it possibly can without it flooding. We'll have to do some tweaking because I did cut one of these out. Obviously we'll shift this to... Oh. Well, we'll do it right now because I have the room for it. Thank you. But water doesn't come down here until the original cisterns all the way up are full. Duh. Another thing I was thinking of doing, and I'm just going to pause the game for this, we'll use the levees just for sake of conversation, is a 3x3 is the best way to grow crops, right? So what if we did like a 5x5 like this, cut the hole in the middle, right? And then we already have a water source that's way up here. What if we just push water into this hole, right? And then we have water throughout like most of the area. But that's another project for another time. But that was one of the original ideas. Like the water source is right here. So realistically, nothing's stopping me from just poking a few more holes and then just bringing it up. And it's like, that's a lot of hydration for not a lot of effort. Okay, so that's blocked. Water's returning to the fields. Okay, you can get everything. You cannot. You almost can. You cannot. Okay, so maybe I put a woodcutter right here and call it a day. For right now, I'm pretty okay with that. There, neat. Yep. You need a valve structure when using a fluid dump. It only stops when the water is 0.9 high. Yeah. And we can put that all back here. Actually, I kind of want these to touch. Yes, I am really indecisive, apparently. This is what happens when I have a single modicum of energy. Any energy whatsoever. Okay. This looks like this is doing pretty well. When we are ready for it, I do want to pop this out and shift this one over, but that's just as a placeholder for now. How much dirt we have? 700? Fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh, our first harvest already. Look at that. Of the new system? Because this is new plant. I didn't come down this far. This is new plantation. That's awesome. That means we could probably start talking about removing the stuff above. We'll see. We'll see. You wailed on it for a little bit and then gave up? Awesome. It looks like we have... Huh. But I saw some flooding there. Can you not be reached? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna jack up the demolition priority. I know what's happening. Everyone else is just really freaking busy right now. No, I get it. Welcome to adulthood. Everyone's freaking busy right now. So let's talk out what the rest of the stream looks like for us today, yeah? I would like to raid Interproductions. They were kind enough to raid us earlier. I'd like to raid them back. And let's see here. We're an hour 44 into this YouTube session. Like I said, I like to break it up into logical parts for that. So let's say another 40 minutes. And then we'll flip over and do that. I get heavy alert on that. Oh, a little bit of flooding. That's cute. High priority on that, thank you. Okay, how about 0.8? That might be better. Okay, how's this coming along? Hey, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good, I say. Yeah. Connecting these bits is going to be a little bit of a pain in the rumpus. Maybe on the ends we do the platform thing. Maybe? I'm not too sure how this is going to work. Oops. Oh, that's what I wanted to have happen. I don't know why I said oops, but I did. I can't just keep going, can I? No, because it's reliant on this. Huh. Well, actually, dumb idea. Yeah, man. How about that? That is doable. Now, can we build... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do perfect. Okay, look at that. Found a need for this. Found a use for this thing. I was like, I don't know what... I think I said I know what people would use it for, but I don't think I'm going to use it. And then I did. There's a strong chance we need more dirt. There's a non-zero chance we need more dirt. Well, actually... That's 100 more tiles easily if we just say 400. Yeah, we might be able to get this wrapped up. Oh, man. Very excited about this whole thing. And because we use the levees, the corruption doesn't touch. Oh, it looks like it did a little bit. We'll have to put a levee literally right here to fix that. Hat! Hello, friend. How goes it? I have to keep closing. I gotta close your stream because I was watching yous. How'd it go, man? Hope you had a good day today. Share with us your exploit of War Tales. How'd it go? It was good. Good. How's Mila? Hope Mila's doing well. Can I get this built, please? Did some killing. War Tales, you form a company in a fantasy game. And you go and you complete quests. You gain notoriety. You build up your camp and your personal company. Company is like the way I'd say it. Like, not company like, you know, business. But if business is killing and killing is good, that's kind of what that's about. Mercenary company. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, Hat also does a wonderful job as a streamer. Please be sure to check them out. If that at all sounds interesting to you, that's their hotness. That's what they're playing right now. Well worth your time. Okay, so that corruption did clean up those four, so that's good. And Bad Tide started. Just forgot that we have to do something about that. Burp. Burp. And skirp. And that gives us 9 more workers. Hot jams. Playing that right now because my LP... Yeah. Still, though. You're a delightful host, and it's a lot of fun to see you play stuff. Yeah. GPU's back. We're probably back with some Timberborn as well. It would be delightful to see you play some Timberborn as well. Heck to the yes. Someone please build this so I have my proof of concept. I know everyone's real busy right now. Holy crap, our lumber. I wasn't paying attention. We have lumber now. I forgot one thing at the supermarket that I need for dinner. Fair enough. Fair enough. As always, appreciate you popping by, saying hi. Appreciate the raid. Hello, everyone. If it's your first time joining, my name's JohnMegacycle. I like to play video games. I play video games for psychological health and well-being. I do enjoy the challenge that video games provide. You're too far from the district. Oh, you ding-dong. You really can't? Come on. Yeah, bruh. Oh, I know why. Yeah, there's no freaking path. Okay, you know what? You got me on that one. Did we get it? Hey, we fixed it. Look at that. I don't know how our well-being went higher, but it did. What was I saying? Yes, I'm a variety streamer. I enjoy playing video games. I play video games for fun, enjoyment, pleasure, all those things. And I find video games to be a really wonderful way to connect with other people. I'm a firm believer that when I say video games are art, and since the supermarket closed in a half hour, I'll be heading out. Fair enough, friend. Thank you again for the raid and saying hi and everything. Feel free to ask if you have any questions or concerns or whatever. My personal mantra is we're all stronger together. So if there's anything you've got questions about, either from me or from a game or from whatever, we can have ourselves a wee bit of a chat. That goes away now. Hot jams, look at that. Oh, so good. Yep, so good. And we'll do the same thing on this other side. That's also the Muppets mantra? Oh. Oh, cool. I did not even realize that. This can go away. We'll need to do another overhang. When you wrote for the Muppets, as a policy you had to follow. Oh, nice. I did not know that. Do I need the other suspension bridge? Ah, I do. Beans and cheese and rice and food. Now I'm hungry. Okay, it's bad time. Oh yeah, I want to leave that there. That is so wild. Yeah, this is the first time I've built this sort of a thing, and I'm very happy about it. 1, 2, 3. Now, what I'll want to do... Oh, I'll have to pull the power out somewhere. We'll figure that out when we get that far, I guess. Oh, it's so close. It's literally off by 1. Boo. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that just scrams off in some direction. Will the Forester hit both levels? I doubt it. I doubt it. But I will definitely... Oh. Alright, I guess I'm going to shut my mouth. I would want a second one up here anyway, just for coverage and such. I'm going to shut my mouth. I don't know what to do about this stupid hole. I don't know what to do about this stupid hole. Wood, maple, and pine. Oh, that would be smart, yeah. I guess this for now? There. I don't have a way on the backside. But we'll cut this down by 1 so it layers a little bit like that. Okay. Yeah, something like that. I think I'm fine with it. Now I have to start a new map. Yeah. Our wellness keeps going up. I don't know what I'm doing differently. But our wellness keeps going up. What are we doing differently? Contemplation spots. Okay, we could use a few more of those. We don't have anything else really. Like, I could just fill this with contemplation spots. Sure, if that's the deal. There, great, good chat. That's already done, that's already done. Power is top of the charts, yeah. This map was a gift. No joke, no sarcasm. This map was a gift. Do you normally start sounding as a southern gentleman when getting tired? I like to think that I'm very much... I own 2/3 of the spectrum, so my personality is very silly in nature. It depends, whatever. Sometimes I'll have a weird accent, and it's fun to just go with the flow. Yeah. No notes. No notes. Hey. Can I get that done first, please? So we can trim all this other hoo-ha up. Hoo-ha! Come on, go, 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 go. Or in the words of Fry, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Come on, one more. Building lacks goods. What you lacking, fool? Metal? Finally, we've worked through all that metal. Frickin' heck, man. Up, down, 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 down. Down. Okay. That goes away. Thanks for playing. This. does not connect at all? Yes, it does. Don't even lie to me about it. Southern gentleman? I didn't know there were gentlemen in the South Pole. Aww. That was silly. I like that. You can stick around. That was funny. This path doesn't make a lot of sense other than I think I like the looks of it. We'll trim it up later. But okay, now we've got a really big canvas. Now maybe the idea is just as stated, right? Some levees and whatever. Levees and, oh, it's wreckage. Levees and, a water drippy drip. They even have tinder on the South Pole. Well, that's nice. Okay, so who can get most of this? You cannot. You can? You can. Okay, you're the one that keeps. Thanks for playing. That's getting built. We still have some water here. What is this right now? Bad tide? Yeah, we'll just wait. 88 dirt. No, we're gonna run out of dirt. Ah, I was really hoping we'd get that done. Can we get that done with priority? Okay, thanks. Everything else is gravy. Everything else is just ultra gravy. We'll have to build that drill again, though, yeah. Are we out of bad water? Yes. Paused. Okay. I don't need more explosives. We have 717 kabang bang. We're good. We are super good on kabang bang. Look, I can't get over how cool this looks. How it's lacking goods. Oh, right. Hey, remember when I paused the gristmill? A long time ago. I have 824 wheat. Ooh, dang. Who dang. Completely forgot about that. I was like, yeah, we'll just pause it for a second. Several hours later. Uh-oh. So, about the thing I said. Right? Problems. Still a wee bit of water. I don't want any water to go to waste. I want all the water. We need to build a dirt excavator. Just some space. I should have enough for it. 100 gears. 100 shellacked panels and 50 metal. Yeah, we're good for it. It's just, I've been too lazy to build it. Yeah, it's just placement is the issue. I wanted to get this tree project done first. But yes, it will be a thing I will have to contend with eventually. Absolument. So we could probably start knocking out some room over here to make room for it. The power feed is right there. Ish. Yeah, so we could just easily push it over, put it down, whatever. What would happen if you built the excavator on a dirt platform you built with nothing under it? Ooh. I think it'll... Oh, I don't know what would happen. I've played video games, so I can assume a couple things. But I don't know what would happen. That seems... That's intriguing. Elkish Doctor, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what would happen. I'm assuming it would just... it might need to be a certain depth before you place it. I'm assuming it would be fine. Like, I can place it on the bottom here. Oh, and there's the water gone. Well, thanks. Please come get this. Please build this. It's merged. Let's say it's 0.9. Thanks for your content. Very nice. Thank you very much. Feel free to speak up if you've got any questions or concerns. Anything I can answer either about the game or myself. Feel free to ask, and thank you for saying hi. I don't mind. It's cool when folks just want to hang out and chill and don't want to like really chat, and it's cool. But it's nice when folks say hi, so I appreciate it. Like the underground search folk needs 3 or 4 dirt under it. Okay, so let's talk this out a little bit better. And by better, I mean I'm actually paying attention right now, so hang on. It's a rare moment I'm actually awake. In which case, I probably need to go get a sandwich and a soda. Probably a second sandwich. Probably a third soda. Okay. I just want to get the pathway built so folks can get in and out and around. So, only the drill part needs to reach the structure's 5x1. Yeah, so that makes sense. Thank you, Central Keeper. So, if I place this right here, the only thing that has to be solid is this part. This doesn't matter. So we're on bedrock right now, so it's fine. Okay, to be honest, I'm not English, so sometimes I don't understand very well, but I'll improve my English with you. Yay! Welcome! Also, I'm a bad example of how to use the language, but hello and welcome anyway. Snow Pea, if you think, are you thinking like this won't get touched, so it's not gonna fall into the hole? If that's where your thought pattern is, I like the idea. I'm not saying bad. I'm saying I'm interested, but I don't believe it'll fall down a hole. We're gonna do this and get this cleaned up a little bit better. Then I'll build the drill right here, and then we're right back to production. No problem. I don't know how much of this I can start removing, but we'll have some fun, right? We'll see what we can do about it. We'll either dump our base into the ocean, or we'll get something done. The choices are several. Okay, can I get some explodey? Right there. There. I don't think I need two. I just needed to back this up like one square. You're too far from the district. I mean, it is kind of far. But you can't get that? You need road? No. What? I mean, it is a bit of a jog, but still. Okay. Don't worry about it. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Something even dumber. There, okay? Now we're fine? While we're talking about it, let's get some of this other flim-flam removed. You do it now? Yay! You arrived and you removed 19% of its health. Did you just come over here and just insult it and then leave? You know, pine trees are stupid, and then just walk away. Oh, my shift is over. Oh, boy. Anybody? Anybody? Thank you. I appreciate you, little man. Okay. We're actually burning through our extract pretty hard. Okay. That goes away, this goes away, and that goes away. Alright, what does that give us for space? Did that help us at all, or did I just waste a bunch of time? Hey, we did it. Look at that. Ah, it's almost like I know what I'm doing, 'cause I don't. Yeah, that's excellent right there. That's great. So this looks like this. There's your entryway. Cool. Now I just gotta get power somehow over here, and we're in the clear. All the dirt. All the dirt. This is a weird chant. All the dirt. Okay. Actually, if we can make it up to here, a little higher. Yeah, that's annoying. For right now, though, just so we can get our reserves back online, let's do something like this. No, I don't like it either. We have a way to get across if I go straight down. Not really. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, there you go. And then it's this guy doing this thing. There you are. And then it's vertical all the way up. Cool. But now, don't build these two just to make sure you can get over there. Alright. Oof, that was a Grecian epic right there. That was Iliad and the Odyssey, but with a lot less murder and everything, a lot less about boats, and a lot more about this. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna chill vibe for another 15 minutes, hopefully get this dirt machine online. And then we're gonna go right into productions, hoping they're still on. And then it is sandwich and soda o'clock. That's the time. Checking my watch. It's time for snackies and sammies. Okay, how we... Oh, I know what we're doing. How's, the contemplation spot, yeah. Still missing a campfire. Which I don't know where to put in this thing. I'm gonna head off again. Have a good day. You too, Central Keeper. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today, and I hope you have a delightful rest of your evening. Check your local times for more information. See store for details. Right. I forgot a thing. How's our research? 31,000. Hot jams. Okay. Earth Recultivator. Complete. Now, if we're going to go with bots, we still need a lot of extra research. Researching robotics is one part of the puzzle, with the refinery, the bot part factory, and the actual bot assembler. But the other thing that's important is bots cannot work any jobs unless you unlock it via research. My assumption is that what it comes down to is you're fitting the job workplace for the robots to work there, right? So squishy organic folk like our beavers can kind of like duck and weave and move around in a workplace. But if you need it to be a certain way, we're out of dirt, right? If you need robots to work in the thing, you've got to refit the thing in order to allow robots to work there. So when we build a facility, it'll be defaulted to beavers. There's a button that says, do you want to allow robots to work here? If you do, it costs research points. And then it switches over to work as bots completely. Yes, bots need fuel also, correct. Nico, my boy, you want to come here and say hi? I don't know if any of that's coming through. He's adorable, though. My cat, Nico. Got a lot to say. Row. Row. A row. Oh, that all got done. Awesome. Finish that. So in terms of research, what I was saying before is, like, even though we're going to knock out a lot of this stuff here, if we want to get into robotics seriously, I just grabbed that, we're going to have to do a little bit of extra work. I'll take the that I don't plan on using. I'll take the that I kind of maybe don't plan on using. I'll take that. Okay. I don't use those houses. I don't use any of that or any of that. We're not going to be using either of those. Hey, it's working. Hot jams. Okay, so now we can actually finish some of this stuff. And we'll work for 7 days. So that's great. They look so happy. It actually looks like hot chocolate or coffee at this point. I do want another one of these online, I think. We're probably good. How's our... Yep, our wheat reserve is doing good. Bread is good. I would like to get rid of these berries and do another bread. Just way more bread storage. We'll get there eventually. We got a lot of little projects perking in the mind I'd like to get moving on. Ooh, that got done. Hey, look at that. Okay. So, what is the wisdom about this? What's our plan with this? Is it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? 2, 4, 6, 8... Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the dead center. We probably want something like this. And water right there? Ah. This is the 3x3, according to the wiki, is the ideal setup to reduce as much evaporation as possible. However, based on how we've got this set up, I don't think I really care too much about evaporation. I don't know if I should. I just tried the excavator, won't build on a platform. That makes sense. Good try, though. Glad you tried it. Thanks for giving it a swing. For now, we're gonna do this. You know what? I take it back again. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this being a thing like that. So now... Oh, you just run. I don't know why I keep pausing the game. I keep pausing the game like I'm gonna get something amazing done, and I'm not. Let's get 2 of these. Fluid dump. Goes right on top of here. Do I have to go up a layer? I do. There's that. You are going to be a small tank. Water. Always fill. Thanks. Oh, that could be unpaused. It's the last thing I placed. So now, it gets a good chunk of it. But we'll do something like that. There we go. Oh, and that's going to be another whole bunch of oak, assuming I can build it here. Because there might actually be enough of a stupid overhang here I can't. We'll see. We'll learn by doing. It's fine. But I can't go for that. Can't go for that. I can't go for that. No, no, I can't go for that. I want to try something. That's much better. Yeah, do that. The song should probably be called I Can't Beaver That, because we're not playing with gophers, we're playing with beavers. Oh, I can't beaver that. You can't beaver that. You can't beaver that. No, no, I can't beaver that. You can't beave leave it. You can't even beave leave it. Okay, that's got water. That's got water. Good stuff. Yeah, that bites. That probably means... Yeah, shucks. I don't know how... yeah, there's no way. Okay. Now, I wonder something. Stay tuned. I want to try a thing. Can we do something like this? And, this may be... I might win a Darwin Award today yet. Hold on. Might be my day to receive a Darwin Award. Yeah, it's 90 degrees or 89 degrees. Of course it's too steep. Okay, that's what I wanted to figure out. All right, thank you for your time. If we want to do any adjusting, we'll adjust it later. I'm not super worried about it, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, don't plant stuff in there. Hey. Hey, don't do that. Like, I appreciate the dedication to the cause or whatever, but don't do that. Okay, that is a lot of Timberborns. Oh, you know, we could maybe sneaky right here? Hold on. Hold on, I got the old brain pan kicking on. Can this work? Missing ground below. No! Yeah, it has to be... Yeah, I thought that was going to be really smart. It has to be, like, too deep or whatever. Yeah, we've already talked about it, but... Learning by doing. Okay. Now that that's all built... If you can zip line beams, you can create a pachinko. Yeah. I saw... What did I see do? Oh, I saw Kender Frog do that. And they pinball machine the crap out of him. It's very jarring, I'm sure, but it's very funny. Yeah. We got really lucky with this whole thing, because I was just like, I can build there, no problem. I can build here because we can build down as far as we want. And this original guy was over here because we could build down as much as we want. And we use this as like a jump board. So it's just like, build it. And it worked. So I've been lucky. I've been lucky with some of this stuff. But yeah, I'll have to do some creative wizardry to get that all to work. Let's knock this out so this can all get built. And we're not stopping the original production chain. Still don't know what I want to do with this 2 gap here. There's nothing I really can do about it. That wouldn't be just disruptive in general. I guess I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be the one thing I don't know what to do with. Oh yeah, that'll get built. Cool. 178 dirt already, so that's awesome. We have a ton of planks now, a ton of gears. Paper could use some help. We'll work on that. Extract? Nope, I blew up the extract thing a while ago. We're full of bad water, though, so that's good. The bad water. You gotta hit him with the bad water. You can lose 1 tile below to create a pillar, and 2 tiles above. Sorry, I jumped around a bunch. Do you mean right here? You can lose 1 tile below. Oh, that, yes. Yeah, I could lose this guy and just silo up, yeah. I don't hate it. There's no real good middle, unless I eat 2. You know what? I'm fine with that. You know what? I like that as an idea. This goes away. And I'll lose this guy right here and silo up. I'm alright with that. Yeah. But I can't go for that. Building is unstaffed. You can place a scarecrow below a 2-high platform. Oh, that's good. I was just going to do the dirt thing. That's location correct in a sense. You know what? All right. You know what? You got me. I like that. I like that as a vibe. Come on, give me the dirt. Fine, make me go for it, will you? Let me in there. Okay. How you doing? Scarecrow is a decoration. Yep, sure enough. Oh, I never really looked at his face. He looks so happy. This is all gonna get moved once this gets built. But I mean, I could put another scarecrow there, sure. Why not? Bad tide ended. There we go. I don't know why it splashes around so much, but it really does. You just gotta set it to 0, and then back to 0.8, and it's fine. Yeah, easy. I need more workers, believe it or not. Stop the research for a while. We have 800 planks. We have 900 gears. We're still short. We have 1,000 treated planks. Okay, all done. Easy. We have a bunch of injured beavers. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, awesome. So just 2 more pieces, and that does that. All buildings pass their traits vertically. So the scarecrow below also serves levers above. I guess I didn't know. The zip line above a pollinated field bee stings. I guess I didn't realize they also went vertically up. I thought it was honestly just... Well, we discovered vertically down this session. It's really fascinating how that works. Yeah, it's a weird one, but it is weird. I like it. Here's what we're going to do. In about 5 minutes, we're going to go pause and save, and we're going to go raid Interproductions. As stated before, they are I like to think, a very quite skilled Minecraft player, especially including, but not limited to, the Create mod. And yeah, we're going to go raid them. That gives me time to get some food in my face and have a chill evening. That is that pretty much done right there. Perfect. We got the drill majanger working. It is still working, even though it is wet, because the entrance is 1 layer higher. That all looks good to me. Yep, perfect. That's a lot of lumber. That's a stupid amount of lumber. I like it. I like it very, very much. Any other big projects we want to get started with? I really don't think there's anything else I want to get started with. Actually, can we... I guess. I mean, it's more room for more trees, right? You can get the whole thing. You can get the whole thing. Rockin' awesome. Okay. Neat. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like you being out there. Can I bring you in? I super duper can't. Another bad tide, really? We've got enough water. Like, I'm not worried about it. We prepared for exactly this scenario. That we just have more than enough water. If there's a 3-day gap in between bad stuff, no problem. That's all fine. That's all fine. Let's see here. Anything else I really need to cover right now? I don't think so. I think everything's good. We're going to be low on workers for a while because I got the drill going, and the drill is very dangerous. We're good on wheat. We have quite a bit of food. That's all great and gravy and grand. The 3 G's of excellence. I don't think there's anything else we need to do today. I think we've done some very, very good foundational work. We're going to wait until it's daytime. That way I'll get a nice screenshot for the goodness gracious. What am I thinking of? Good screenshot for the YouTube thumbnail, that's it. I don't say these words super often, so when I say them, it's just befuddling at best. But right there, I'd say, is a probably pretty perfect little shot. So we'll pause it right there. Let's go ahead and get raiding. Raid Interproductions. There we go. Cool. That wraps it up for today. So thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a delightful rest of your day. Yeah, again, thanks for saying hi. And I hope to catch you all next time.